And we're live. uh, I'm sorry. What? Maybe only two people aren't enough to bring out the tiara. No, it's not. I'm just kidding. Sorry. Damn girl, where you at? I had to take care of some stuff. I'm sorry. I was like, damn. But tomorrow we'll be back on our regular schedule. I hope. I'm sure. Sorry. I'm back. Yes, finally. I feel like I can. There we go. Let me just. Yes. Oh, there. Yes, here I am. You can't get rid of me. You can't get rid of me, bitch. Also, look, I got a haircut. Kind of. It's my hair is still being trained to go back to how it was. But yeah, I got a haircut. I feel powerful right now. I did name the time, but I was like, oh, and then something came up. Something came up. I couldn't just. I was like, wait. So yeah. Oh right. I'm like, I need to do a live stream where it's just me talking, just do another tarot chat, no readings. Should I retitle this? Tarot chat? Just say the word and I'll do it. Even though there's only two of you, I just need one confirmation and I'll do it. No. Okay. You can retitle it after we both get our readings. Okay. After I do our readings, I'll stay on. Maybe I'll stay on super late or something. We'll see. Yes, we'll see. We shall see. We shall see how it goes. So who does want readings? Who wants readings today? Also, I'm going to try spreads. I want to try introducing spreads to these. Like, of course, I read my spreads. You know, I do my 3-card spread, you know, and then I just loosey-goosey, no set position meanings, you know, read them. But besides, I always mess with the readings. Fine. But I do want to get into. I want to try. I'm going to give the Celtic Cross a try. I'm going to give other, and then I'm going to give other spreads a try as well throughout these. Like I really like doing the Marielle relationship spread. That was really fun to do. But I want to see. Ooh, I'm having a teenager's issue and I need guidance. Don't we all? I'm just kidding. Well, you can kick them out. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Don't kick them out. What's the tea? What's the tea? Also, if I'm sniffling, sorry. Allergies. I'm still battling allergies. Celtic Cross is good. It works. That is why it is so popular. Right. But I want to do like other spreads as well. Like I have a bunch of books with a bunch of spreads in them. And I want to find a way to make my own spreads, which I did. I did create a spread. I'm not sure how much I like it. I don't know how well it works. And I meant to post it on Instagram, but I forgot to. And I'm like, wait, I don't know how to do it. I need to get some graphic design going on. So yeah. I can't kick them. Well, obviously, I was joking. I was joking there, Sid. What's going on? What's the tea? Also, it looks like it's gonna rain tomorrow here where I'm at. Which it's always something exciting for a Californian to see rain on the schedule. I'm like, ooh. Oh, Lord. Okay, so they're both 18. Girlfriend got kicked out because of the stepdad. And so wait a second. It ain't even her dad, and he got the power to kick her out? You see, now that's you see, you gotta set down the foot. You gotta put the foot down and be like, hey, at least vacuum the bitch. You know? At least scrub a toilet. At least, go pick up groceries. Can they drive? Do they have cars? Can they drive? Oh, you want them both to graduate. Well, here's the thing. Can they drive? Can they go pick up groceries? Can they go do, uh, trust? Her mom is a dork. Why you gotta drag her like that? Don't drag her like that. This is what I always say, because as someone that is also unemployed and a leech to my parents, I also do my best to make sure I can do what I can around the house. Like yesterday, okay, took my dogs a bath. I sprayed the house for pesticides. I sprinkled pesticides on the lawn, because fleas. And I don't like roaches and spiders in my house. You know? I don't know about her. I want to know if she's on birth control. No! Yeah, that's also, yeah. They're out here pulling that shit and not taking responsibility. Is there a healthy flow of condoms? They're for free at the at the clinic. But then again, yeah. Anyways, and it was like he could order some, but then again, he'd have to get money. What do they want to do? Like, do they like? What's college like for them? What's where are they going? What's Yeah. Oh, also, all this, and I still forget to plug in my Ethernet cable. I'm so sorry. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Son hates school, so I don't advocate college for him. He just wants to go to the gym and look good. But again, at least he has he wants to be a fireman. Well, I feel like a fireman, they have like training programs and all that. So it's not necessarily he has to go to college for that, but he has to go through right? I'm not 100% sure on the training to be a fireman and all that. She isn't going to go to college. Who will pay? She is going cosmetology. Okay. It's obvious of how furious all adults are about. So why did the stepdad kick her out, if you don't mind me asking? What was the reason for that? Was it because she had a boyfriend? Was it because, At this point, I'd not invite college with all the student loan debts. Making money and getting job training is probably better in this economy. Yeah. Yeah. Print out applications. So I don't. Well, okay. Let me just put this out here right now. There is a homeless problem. Well, at least here in California. I don't know where you're at, Sid, but here in California, there is a homelessness problem. I think all of them. I think in all the U.S. there's a housing crisis. You know. I can't type this much. We take a breath. We organize our thoughts and we go 1 point at a time. Okay, so guidance for you. You know. Oh, you're in Northern California. Lots of home. Yeah. So they're in no shape or form. They're in no way, shape, or form ready to, you know, go off on their own and all that, unless they go to Section 8, which I'm pretty sure is just inundated with requests and applications and all that. Here's what you do: you just print out a bunch of applications. If they're not going to do it, you do it for them. You know. You just print out a bunch of applications and you leave them there for them. You know, you give it to them. You don't just leave it there somewhere, wherever. No, you hand it to them. That's fucked up. They lock the door at 7:30 p.m. and won't let her in. So if she gets there at like 3:30 or like right after school, if she gets back to her house right after school, will she be allowed in? And they don't give her a key? Like at like when I was a teenager, I already had a house key, you know. Not that I was going out and about, you know. Well, at least he knows he's an uncle. He's like, I can't help you, girl. This is going to lead to some real daddy issues with her. Right? I'm still like curious as to, no, that's just me being nosy, but I am curious as to like, what was their reasoning for kicking her out? Though then again, not most, but it's a common thing that like there are some parents that like, you know, will kick their kids out right at 18. Like, doesn't matter. Like, there's no like if they're great kids or whatever, and they're whatever, that like they kick them out at 18. Which I'm like, I don't know. It just gives like, oh, you don't want your kids to like you, you know. I don't know. Yeah, because it's like, yeah, they're. Let's see. I saw a mosquito. Remember, stupid 18-year-olds. Yeah, I mean, gosh, that 18 is about to be 10 years ago for me. Jesus. Let's not talk about that. We believe they would actually just leave rather to put up with rules. Then set up rules. They can stay and put up with the rules where, you know, because it is your house and you're paying the bills. Yeah, like they. Which, I mean, honestly, you could. I mean, what it is like help them find a place. Not like get them a place, but like, you know what I mean? Not to hold their hand so much, because again, that's kind of the problem here. I just can't be polite. It's I don't know. Let's see here. Hmm. Mm. This is interesting. This is an interesting uh little depiction here. Um yeah, don't sign any contracts until the 26th. Yeah. That is a stuff that won't make them so they know they can just not do anything. I mean, like I said, you gotta do they know how to clean? Have you ever seen them clean, like when they do clean something, how do they clean it? Oh, girl. I mean, she'll have like what, the summer school, right? Which honestly, summer school way better than traditional, like regular school. Wish it was more set up that way, but anyways, so what I got for you, the Five of Swords. Look at that. How fitting. Are you gonna be the man here? With sending off the two wounded off, crying off into the distance. I really like Tarot of the Holy Light. I not because even though I'm not reading with that deck, I'm reading with this one, but the thought of how she interprets the Five of Swords as this hashing out words, this debate argument, but a conclusion has to be made. A victory has to be decided. A Also, they do work. Always seem to be the winner. Yeah, but anyways, so there's always a winner or a loser. Obviously, you're not gonna let them win, and they have. It's funny, they don't have really a foot to stand on to win, but they are. But you said here they go to work. Well, what's their jobs? How much do they make? And why can't they just pay like literally like the minimum $50 for to help for something? Both of them, $50. That's $100. You can get your nails done. I don't know. No, you were. Oh, okay. Oh, when I get home from work at night. Okay. Okay, they don't work. They need to get a job. They need to get a job. They have cars, right? That's another thing. Do they have a car? Does he have a car? Is there a car available for them? Do they have their shit like that? That alone, like, should be enough for them to be like, oh yes, you can go and get a job and go to work and all that. Even on the weekends. I'm sorry, why is he playing baseball? I feel like he's 18. I think it's time to grow out of that baseball. What's he gonna do with baseball? What's he gonna do with baseball? You know? Stop the baseball, apply for a job, you know? And if they don't start classes at 11:30, they can work 2 hours right there. Yeah, there needs to be another car available for them. They need to find. They need to. They need to. Which again, like it's impossible to that. But yeah, it is all about his dad. Again, yeah, it's like if the dad really did want to help, again, it'd be, hey, let's look for getting you a car so you can go work. You know, they have a license, they can get a car and go to work. It doesn't have to be a brand new car, you know. Uh, but even then, used cars are going for a lot right now. But so I have to contend with my husband, afraid of losing his son and getting these children to raise properly. Well, it's like he has to lose his son. He has to let him go, you know. Um, it's like you have to be. You're like keep your doors open to them, but not in that way. You know what I mean? Yeah, my family was more strict with my sisters, and then they dropped the ball with me. But anyway. Anyways, so yeah, the next card is here, the Knight of Cups. Something about the emotional side here. So again, tending for one's feelings and come on, card, focus. There we go. You know, uh caring and tending for one's feelings and the romanticism of what they're doing. I don't know. Hello, Tashadi. You are male. I am, and I'm the youngest. I was babied. I wish someone would tell him this. It is a rite of passage for all kids. What? Which ones? Which ones? Females always get the tough side of things. They do. Like it's weird. Like they're women are like expected to stay soft and feminine, but yet I don't know. Yeah, but yet they always are. Anyways, they're always like raised stricter and more rigid. And then the last card you got is the Two of Cups. So it's like there's this conflict between having this victory and being apathetic, and then there's this connection and empathy. Youngest and male. The best. I'm the baby. I don't know why. I just, yeah. Yeah, soft and fend off males who don't understand no. Right. Instead of being stricter on males and saying, hey, take the no, Bottom of the deck, Eight of Swords. You're trapping yourself, and everybody's trapping themselves into a situation that can easily be resolved, but if not handled properly, can end up taking a really, really long time. Get a car. Get them a car. Get them a car. That's like my only thing. Like again, if I had a car when I was at that age, I would have absolutely been able to like do more and get out more and have more availability and access to things, especially here in California. You living in California, I'm sure our infrastructure is totally focused on vehicles and cars. There's no walkable or bike riding things. Which here's another thing: it's like he wants to work out and all that. Hey, he can ride his bike to his job, But then again, everything is so fucking far. Anyways. Sure, Tashadi. I don't know who all here wants a car. Wants a car. Wants a car. Who all here wants a car? You're not gonna get one, but hopefully you guys can find one. No, if you would like a reading, Tashadi, I'm not sure how many people want a reading. But if there's a lot of people who want a reading, I'll do the guess the numbers game. So yeah, he has a car, which is why I think they would just wait. He has a car, which is why I think they would just walk, which is why I have to keep a leash on that car. Wait, what? So they have a car. I agree with Lady Knight. You gotta notice this. It's very one against the two. And I think that's what the Two of Cups is also indicating. I'm like, there's like this bonding here. And it's like, no, the problem is it can't be like, stay close with your son. No, it's like you need to I think that's what Lady Knight is kind of, this might be referring to what Lady Knight just said, that relationship, that bond. I like the game. I do too. It's fun. It's convenient. Me and my husband have an extra car. What like so in the household there's only a total of two cars. I take it, right? But those cars are for you and your husband to go to work. Right. He uses it, but he doesn't maintain it. He trashes it. I don't know. Right. Their work would be like money for gas, but it would also be like money for the Wi-Fi. Like Lady Knight said, yeah. Right? Yeah. Oh, okay. So you see, okay, there it is. He has access to a car. He can do it, even if it is his dad's. Let him use it, not to go fuck around, not to go mess around and waste his time, but to go get a job, to go to work. You know, like I said, he needs to, and that's the thing. He's already 18. Like I don't know. I don't know what to say, but so yeah, Knight of Cups, Two of Cups, we're bringing it back to the reading. you know, the Knight of Cups is just, is he the cobbler? Is he your husband? Is the Knight of Cups your husband? How long have you been in, how long have you been in the son? So the son, he's not, is he your son? I'm like, it sounds like he's not your son. It sounds like he's your husband's son, not yours. Yeah, that's most stats. Yeah. 14 years. Okay. Okay, so you raised him since he was 4. So you have some influence on his life. You have uh some, sources, some again, you have influence. You have some power there, you know. Yeah, parents are not friends. I totally agree with that. Yeah, if you're, that's very weird. Like, no. Like, no, you shouldn't. Like, you should like your kids and love your kids, but they're still not your friends. It's a different relationship dynamic. Yeah, I would agree. I think talk with your husband and be like, "Hey, it's running thin. We can't do we can't just hold on to it anymore. How are we gonna set them up for the future, you know?" Yeah. Talk to your husband and set the foot down with your husband. Yeah, when your kids become adults, true adults, you can be. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you got to find a way to, again, as Lady Knight said, you got to present you got to present a united front to him. But if not, you're just going to be left to the wayside to kind of like just stew in your frustrations and annoyance towards the whole situation. This isn't Gilmore Girls, and the kids need to grow up. Exactly. Yeah, Five of Swords is kind of saying like, the Five of Swords is absolutely kind of saying like, you know, throw some hands, not physical, but throw some verbal hands and like say like, you know, and again, sit them down and talk to them. Really, don't argue or get angry, but like tell them like, hey, I can't. Yeah, Gilmore Girls, that isn't real. So yeah, I don't know what else to say other than, you know, you gotta. And also like tell your husband, wait, what's going on here? Tell your husband like, hey, I'm getting frustrated here. We can't afford two extra people that aren't adding, contributing to this, you know. I mean, are they really they probably are fucking, but I think it would be fair to ask like, hey, if you guys are doing stuff under our roof, be responsible about it. Again, provide the condoms. I'm sorry, I know it's like still like adding to that, but like if that's what it takes to make sure and prevent and make sure this shit show doesn't turn into a shit storm, then yeah. I thought they were in separate rooms. Well, I mean, if she is pregnant, this is their last year, right? It literally we're in spring. The school year is almost over. He's 18, the school year is almost over. He doesn't need to drop out. He can just finish high school and get a job from there, you know? Oh, the dad just let them stay in the same. Oh my god. Hmm. I'm like, I think my sister's here. So now I'm the one who sees the right. Yeah, that's. Oh gosh. Yeah, give me a second. I think my sister's here. If it's not one thing, it's another. My sister brought my nephew, and she brought McDonald's, but my phone right there. As you can see, it was face down and on silent because I'm live streaming. I didn't get the call, so I missed out on some McDonald's. Anyways. Yeah, I'm like, it's like, it really is like, you seem to be the only one that's against everything and how the house is being ran, how things are going in the house, you know? And the total lack of respect for you and your wants, because this is your house as well, you know? You know, this is like I said, this is your house as well. This is your space, and you're entitled to setting down some ground rules for it. So that's the best I can do. Who else wants readings? Who all here wants readings? It's all right, Sid. I was helping you. I was giving you advice. Trying to, at least. I'm honestly, I'm at a loss here. The fun point is they're both scared of me. Yeah, but is that, like, again, is that fear going to kick them into gear, or just have them, you know, tuck their tails between their legs, you know? Yeah, I wish I was of more help. I feel like I could have given you some more clarity on there, but again, as someone that is a leech to his parents, you know. Maybe not. I don't know. So yeah, okay. So let's see. I don't know. Let's do Lady Night. Lady Night, what's your question? And then we'll do Tashadi. But also, Tashadi, were you on these past few days that I've been on? These past few weeks that I've been on? I've lived at home as well, and I contributed. That's the thing. It's like, you gotta, again, what are you? Yeah. Anyways, a few days ago, yes. Oh well, welcome back. Light shadow advice. Oh no, there we go. I had the question regarding the inheritance. Oh, that's right. I remember now. Like a spread. Yeah. Yeah, let's see. Eclipse reading for Lady Night. Hello, Darcy. Let's see. Let's see the light. Let's see the shadow. Oh. Well, you're welcome. You're welcome, Sid. And thank you for coming back. Thank you for sticking with me and being patient with me. I'm happy to hear that, Sid. And let's see the advice. So for the light, you got the chariot, and my laundry machine just finished. If it'll show. I don't know. But anyways, here we see this person weaving a carpet, a flying carpet of their own, being pulled by birds and cranes and all that up in the air. A flying carpet, magic carpet, something like that. Anyways, the chariot. It's a great card. Yeah, it is a great card, Darcy. Yeah, so the light here we have again pretty. Yeah, I'm thinking like literally we think of like the sun as the chariot in the sky, and then we have being pulling the sun along across the sky. Then we have here patience for the shadow. The seven of discs, we're waiting for these flowers to bloom. So I think it's kind of saying you got to wait for the eclipse. Maybe, wait for the actual eclipse to happen, or you can't wait for anything to happen until after the eclipse. Something about it. You got to wait for it. You got to wait for the timing on it. And then the advice is the Fool. Yeah, just go into it. Just let it. Just go into it. Go. As the Fool leaps off into the abyss, or enters into this, crosses this threshold, and enters a new world. Go for it. Take the opportunity of the eclipse to be a portal to something new. Oh, you gotta wait, girl. You gotta wait. I think it's kind of like stay in control, stay calm. I think the chariot is like the light is obviously like hold the reins, don't let the impatience get the better of you. That shadow is again patience, waiting for the right time, just waiting for things to pass. Anxiety makes you want to do something and take control and do stuff with it, but then the way he's walking, right, which is interesting because the eclipse shadows the light. I'm evolving. Good. Girl, I told you to. But hopefully the lawyer will get this done, because I mean, like it seemed like things were moving forward, we're progressing, but now it seemed. But if that's the case, then the third card is the Fool. This is the advice again. Just go for it. It's interesting. It's like there's this card of what I like to see as like control, and then there's this card of no control. Oh, and the lawyer confirmed my thoughts. The landlady wants my apartment. Interesting. Well, she's gonna have to pry it out of your cold, dead hands. No, I'm just kidding. The cards don't say anything about that, but yeah, yeah. I don't know what else to say. I can hear my mom talking to my sister I don't know if you guys can pick up on that from the mic, but yeah. I want to move it a little closer. So yeah. Yeah. I'm not letting go of his face. After all this, I have earned it. Yeah, she's like, you're like, it's mine. I'm not gonna let it go. Well, he doesn't really care about control. I think he's because, he's only in control of like, you know what I mean. You know what I mean? It's not like a lack of free will. It's just more like he's just really just going to his own flow. We should have a convo about cards sometimes. We do. That's why I was like we should just talk about these. But I'm gonna I don't know. It's possibilities and options for video series in the future. But yeah, all right, Lady Knight. Yeah, I hope that helps. It's not like losing control or a lack of control. It's like, again, like it's different. It's like there's no conscious holding of the reins like in the Chariot, whereas in the Fool is just blasé about it, if that makes sense. He's not really hyper focused on like responsibilities. Like the Chariot is kind of like, I have to do, there is more in focus on responsibilities, if that makes sense. All right, Lady Knight. I wish you luck. Yeah. Lack of knowledge, perhaps. Yeah. Yeah, but it's like, I don't know. The control is like, is it like again, like let's take a look at the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith or the Marseille, where they talk about how the stick, the staff that he carries is like that of a wand, but he doesn't really use it for magic. He just uses it to carry his bag over his shoulder. So he's not intentionally, consciously controlling his magic. He's just using it to carry the bag over his back, it's, I don't know. For me, it's just the control isn't conscious, All right, good night, Lady Knight. Let's see. Okay, Tashadi. And Mahur, you can ask after Tashadi. There's no list, but kind of, but not really. If there's a lot of people, but yeah. He's just starting out. He has no mastery yet, maybe. Yeah, but it's like, again, it's his control isn't as overt as the Chariot, Hello, Nikita. I felt something poking my arm. There is no list. There is no list. And again, that doesn't mean you can just drop your question. Just wait until, I ask if there's anyone wanting, guys. Ooh. Anyways. Oh no. Yeah, oh no. It's all right, Nikita. Right. So I'm the big 60 next month. Gemini. I'm sorry. Blocking. I'm just kidding. What does the year ahead roughly have in store for me, please? Let's see. I'm a nice Gemini. All Geminis are nice. That's the thing. I don't know. Like, again, people have weird issues with Geminis, but it's just that I think they just don't know how to approach them or something, or what to expect from them. I think they have certain expectations for them as a person, but then they don't. I don't know. And that's like with anyone, I feel. Anyways. Half of you. Not the half. Well, that's just that everybody has those ugly halves. Everybody has those other halves that nobody is like privy to, a lot of like activity going on in Pisces this right now, right? I'm on the cusp with Taurus. It's okay. So you're like more like you have a blend of Taurus and that. So it's like you have that Venusian mercurial energy going through you pretty strongly with your sun. I'm an active Pisces. And I'm a passive Aries. You know what? That's very fitting. I think I'm a passive Aries. What's your moon and rising, Tashadi? And Jenny Berlin and Nikita, I'll get to your readings after. We'll do a guess. We'll do a guess the numbers reading. Guess the numbers game to see who gets the reading. Moon in Libra, also Venus, and a rising Scorpio. That's a Mars. I think we talked about this before, yeah. Oh yeah, my birthday's like right around the. Yeah, my birthday's in 6 days. Yeah, so your Venusian, the Venusian is pretty strong there. Jenny Berlin, all you need to do is go to like I think it's like Cafe Astrology, and you can type in your. All you need is your time of birth and your location where you were born, and that should give you an accurate moon and rising. I think there's one called Cafe Astrology Cafe, something like that. But that's for Western Tropical, so yeah. Oh, I don't do past lives, Cosmic Gypsy. I don't do those types of readings. But I can point you to the direction of people who do. I know the Truth in Story does. I always refer to her because I know she does a lot of past life work. Who else? I don't know. But she doesn't do live tarot readings. Yeah. But yeah, the Cosmic Gypsy. That's what I recommend. She offers, I believe on her Etsy, she does past life readings. But anyways, back to you, Tashadi. Thank you. You're welcome. It seems like the Chariot is going to be the card of the stream today. The first card you got is Strength. Okay, you're 60. You know, you're getting on in years. You know, how do you express your strength throughout the day to day, if that makes sense? It's about what your strengths are in this new age, just to go into that direction. But it's like it's a shifting of strength from the youthful physical strength to more strength and wisdom and experience, and also spiritual strength. I find this card as a very, very spiritually strengthful focused card. We see with the prayer beads kind of and the closed hands in prayer over over that, 60 is a great age. I love it. Yeah, it seems like this is like again, like is there ever a bad age? I think it's just more so like bad self-care, I think. The next card you have, don't be frightened. We have the Three of Swords. Again, what was I talking about? The Venusian energy. This card is riddled with Venusian references. We have, well, strongly with the dove, which is the bird of Venus, and yeah. Though decanically, I believe it's given the Saturn in Libra. I'm a lot stronger than I have been. Oh, there we go. Yeah, but keep in mind that the Three of Swords is again that strength coming into play and preparing you for hard truths. And again, it's going to transform you, really, if that makes sense. So yeah, I just love this card. Also, sorry if you hear my nephew crying in the background. I'm like, he has this Happy Meal. I don't know why he's crying. I'm just kidding. They're probably bothering him. I'm gonna have to go check on him right now. Let's see. And then your last card is the Chariot. So you have the strength in the Chariot. Okay, like again, power and control. I still view it as control, but mobility. Yeah, I love this deck. It's like, dare I say it's my soul deck, but it's mobility. It's about moving forward and where do you go? Because once you're at 60, you're, like I said, you're past like the median age of the average lifespan, like, you know, right? Travel. What are you going to do with the rest of your life here with the next 20 to 40 years, if you're lucky? I mean, hey, 40 to 100, imagine. I mean, crazy. That'd be crazy. Let me know, Tashadi, if you live to 100. I'll be, what would I be? I'd be 40 years from now, I'd be 68. Damn. And then another card related to the Chariot, and also with 7 and Venus, with again the Chariot being 7 as well. We have the 7 of Discs. Again, resources being managed, and again with the Chariot, the 7 of Discs is, I believe that the 7 of Discs is either the Charioteer or the Chariot itself. I can't remember. I think it's the Charioteer. But the figure that drives everything and pulls everything together and makes the vehicle move, yeah, it is. I mean, 60, hello, it's a big number. And so I think is when, I think maybe, have you looked at your birth chart recently? What is it, what they call it, the oh gosh, not the precession, it's the as you're over time, the planet shift. Oh gosh, what's it called? As you grow up in age, as you go through an age, your planets will move essentially. So yeah, I think with, again, the 7 planets here, no, not recently, I say check it out. Check your birth chart and see how it's, what's the term? I can't remember the term. I hear them talking about me. They're talking about me right now. So yeah, it's definitely that. What is it that, like the Saturn return shit, or the, gosh, what is it called? It's eluding me. My brain is like mush right now. It can't remember that word. processes, moves. I'm sure Lady Knight would know, or someone that else is more into astrology would be like, it's this, it's called this, dumbass, you know. But I don't know. Anyways, so I think it is all about strategizing how you're going to use your strength to carry on within this new era of your life. You know, you've entered the crone era, you know, from maiden mother crone, though I'm not much of an expert being a man. uh, so yeah, I have a question looking at the cards. How do they relate to the question? I mean, she is just asking, you know, what does the year ahead roughly have in store for me, please? I kind of went way more general than the year ahead. But I think this is like, again, at 60, this is where you start to plan out retirement and where do you go from after that, you know? Absolutely. Strengthen the chariot. Yeah. Yeah. The three again is the Three of Swords. So yeah, I think the Three of Swords is kind of like an admittance that you're not going to be able to do everything, you know, but you can do something, you know, just not everything, you know. Oh, you do have a dove tattoo. How interesting. So yeah. So there you go. A heart card. It is a heat card? Heat or heart card? Heat card? So yeah. Okay, so who all here wants a reading? Because I think Nikita, I'm not sure if anybody else has stuck around. I think they're just saying, don't, like, I don't know. Anyways, you see me working for at TCL, Tata Communications Limited. Okay, so Nikita, Jenny, who else? Great card. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's see. I'm fine tonight. Okay. I'm just making sure. I just need to see. Okay, there's not a lot of people that want readings. So I'm going to do Nikita and then I'm going to do Jenny. So, Nikita, since you're here, and Jenny, I'll do you right after, so stick around. Let's see. Do you see me working at TCL from July 2024 to April 2025, like for a complete year? I'm working there right now as a contractor employee, and my period is till June. End of June. Let's see. What is wrong with the world? They just don't have the patience for it. Anyways. Thank you, Sid. Yeah, I'm like, I like it, but it needs training. Like this all right here is a mess. A mess. Just but here it's like it kind of got it shit together. Anyways. Okay, so let's see. And how long have you been working there already, Nikita? Well, thank you, Darcy. since December end. So since the end of December. Okay. So since December until this June. And so will she continue from... Okay. I don't know if you guys can hear the conversation that's going on in that phone, on the phone call with my mom and my sister, but if you can, ignore it. Focus on the shuffling of my cards instead. Focus on my soothing voice. Very airy. And the Four of Trees again, the Four of Wands, the Four of Wands likes to pop up in these readings, doesn't it? Yeah, very airy, very cloudy. Things aren't clear. There's a sign of being stuck though. So I guess in a way, yeah, you're gonna be there, but it seems that you might also want something else. It seems that you're gonna want to look out for something more, and just be prepared for any sensations of feeling stuck, especially with Mercury Gatorade. I'm just kidding, no. But yeah, here we have the Eight of Clouds, Jupiter, Gemini. You see the ship there, trapped in the ice, stuck, and the people have to abandon the ship and sail off in smaller boats. So there's that. Then you have the Seven of Clouds. We have this person out looking over this field, but his vision is obscured by these clouds in front of him. And so although they have like a clear higher ground looking out, it's still cloudy and unclear as to what's ahead. So what's going to happen in 2026? This is I rarely like to have how some people will have like a 5-year plan. What does your 5-year plan look like? And how does this play into that? And because if you're looking for something more after this, I don't. Why are they talking about me? Anyways, it's distracting me. But then you have here the Star, which is where I was like, okay, it seems like a desire, a look, a wanting of something more. It's clear that's what I see. Like with this woman here reaching out for this star, a wish, a hope, a dream, and so yeah, very heavily airy mental stuff going on here, with Gemini and Aquarius, and for the Gemini for the Eight of Clouds, and Aquarius for the Seven of Clouds, and then we have the Star, which is Aquarius as well, and then we have the bottom of the deck, the Four of Wands, or the Four of Trees here. I think which again, it's kind of like, yeah, you're gonna get it, but is it really what you want? I'm out of focus too, but that's what I see. So for the short, direct answer, yeah, I see you still there for the rest until 2025. Like you said, quick answer, yes. Long answer, yes, but do you want to stay there forever? Which I'm sure you got your plan, Nikita, and hopefully, nothing gets in the way, but just make sure you keep doors open, you know? So yeah. So there you go, Nikita. Yeah. You're welcome, Nikita. That doesn't sound like very... That doesn't sound very enthusiastic, Nikita. But yeah. Yeah, but all around, not a bad reading. Okay, so Jenny, what's your question? Right, that's the real question. Do you like it there at TCL? But that's for you to answer. I don't want to detract from the reading. I've been losing track of like answering the question, the cards. So yeah. What do you see for the month of April for Jenny? Let's see. I see great things. It's a great month. Nothing bad will come of April. I'm just kidding. Let me see. Might be tricky. Again, Mercury retrograde might interfere with the reading. I'm just kidding. And I might end the live stream after this reading, after Jenny's reading. So yeah. Started late, but will end early. Wish you could have stayed on longer, but you know. Poor time management on my end. Are we in retrograde? Yeah, we are. We are, yes. Right now we are in retrograde. We get out of it on the 25th, right? Something like that. Towards the end of the month. Right? Or anyways, if it hasn't happened yet, it'll happen soon. The retrograde. Let's see. What is Jenny's April gonna look like? Hello, the tower again. Let's see. I'm so done with the merry-go-round I'm on. Or roller coaster. I'd say more roller coaster. Let's see. Okay, so Jenny, you got a mixed bag here. You got all elements. You got fire, you got water, you got air and earth. Okay, water might be of some need of focus. Some, again, here we have at the bottom of the deck, just to start off with it. Or should we start with the, yeah, let me start with the first card. Let's go in order here. Let's keep it on track here. Jenny, you got the steward of trees, or the page of wands is its equivalent, but here we see a devotion to we see devotion, we see worship, we see prayer and honor. What do you hold sacred? What spaces or parts of your life that you hold sacred and special to you? Hmm? you know Hmm? Hmm? What do you worship, whether that is going to church or celebrating any traditional practices? Like, again, we just had Easter. It's a very sacred day, and we have the spring equinox, and we have the eclipse going on. Very powerful, very spiritually charged things. I don't know if you're into that, Jenny. I don't know if you do any of that. If you don't, it's other stuff. It's other things that you revere, whether that's family or your work, or your home, whatever it is. So the next card is the Two of Clouds, the Two of Swords. We have these two opposing forces within the mind. I think this is the month of choosing a direct path. No more this or that. It's time to make a choice. We are in Aries season. It's time to stay true to the one path that you picked and stay solid on that. No more looking to other things. No more looking behind the shoulder. No more. It's all about forward movement. And then you have the Nine of Stone. So family is important to you. Focus on that. Focus on the family. I'm just kidding. That's charged. Anyways, that's a throwback to my Christian days. Well, I'm still Christian. Anyways, so you got the Nine of Stone. Here we have this woman sitting comfortably on the balcony, looking at the view, enjoying the view in her luxurious home, her manor or mansion. And so here she seems very she's comfortable. So this month is about not only being confident and assured of your decisions, but it's also like reaping the benefits of them, because again, you have Two of Swords, the Two of Clouds here. This or that, what's it going to be? And so I think it's going to be, if you're saying family and it's what you revere as the steward of trees, with choices in the Two of Clouds, and then again the Nine of Coins, the Nine of Discs, stones here is reaping of those benefits. Here it's then whatever familial choices and decisions that you've made, carrying over and holding up, and making you spiritually and making your family richer, essentially, not necessarily with money or resources, but again in bonds and emotions. Even then, you have bottom of the deck the Ten of Water. And so this is a bit of an issue here. Again, family is an issue. So it seems that although family seems to be, that, and this card is a familial card, the Ten of Water is that, again, good things don't last forever. And especially here at the bottom of the deck, it's definitely showing that, you got to focus more on things that are going to get you this long lasting, well invested, efforts, versus temporary pleasures, which these are nice and these are fun, but they don't last forever, and they're not going to carry over. They're just these brief fleeting moments. They're nice, they're lovely, but they're not they're not all that, you know. You know, if that makes sense. So that's what I see for the month of April. I hope that was insightful. Maybe hopefully that showed some form of advice. So yeah, there you go. So I wish I could get to Manhur, but I'm probably gonna call it a day there for the live stream, because yeah, I'm late. It's late. So yeah, it is a beautiful deck. The Tower Again. I love this deck. The Majestic Earth. It's great. I love to see it. I love to use it. It's becoming more and more a regular in my day-to-day reading use. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, I think we're gonna call it a day there. Sorry, Manur, for not getting to your reading. I believe that's how you pronounce your name. Yeah. But again, I'll be on tomorrow. I think I should be. Yes, I should be on tomorrow again, same time. Well, not the time that I went live here because I went live. I was late, but hopefully at like 3:30, I'll try and be live tomorrow. So yeah, thank you everyone for stopping by. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when I go live again. And I'll see you all in the next live stream or video that I do. Hopefully video. Maybe live stream. We'll see. Anyways, thank you everyone. Bye bye.